Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, and we spoke about yesterday the concept of when you will get to Shemayim. HaKadosh Baruch is going to show you the real you. He'll show you what you could have become, who you could have been, if you would have applied yourself, if you would have understood the reason why you came to this world and used our time wisely, according to the Ratzon of Hashem. And it's only going to be a disappointment to all of us when we reach that place and the picture is shown to us and we can't recognize who the person is. And HaKadosh Baruch will say, it's you. And we'll say, me? Take a look at me. And Hashem will say, it's who you could have become had you followed my directives. If a person will reach Gan Eden with this understanding, or without this understanding, it's heaven and earth, the difference between the two. Someone who understands that there's a life called dedicating itself to Hashem and living with the Rabbi Shalom, and the one who does not understand that, it's Shemayim va'aretz, it's day and night, you cannot compare. This person's place in Gan Eden, in the world to come, is going to be completely different if he's living his life the way that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants in this world. Someone who lives with this understanding, he lives with it every single moment, all of the time. So his place in Gan Eden is going to be much higher, because he is that much closer to Hashem. All of the inner world of Gan Eden, it's all for one reason, and that is to be close to Hashem. And therefore, the more that a person thinks about Hashem, and he lives with him in the recesses of his heart, so too his place in the world to come is going to be that much closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Gan Eden is a direct result of the way in which you live your life in this world. Every ounce of effort that a person makes in this world to be karev, to be close to Hashem, every time that a person strains himself to bring himself closer and closer to the Rebbeinu Shalom in this world, it creates the Penimius, the inner world of Gan Eden, where you are going to be even closer to the Rebbeinu Shalom. And therefore, the way in which you live your life in this world will determine what your Gan Eden is going to look like. These ideas are clear and understood and simple. Someone who understands the inner life, the way that it's supposed to be led. However, the Yetzer Hara comes along and tells a person, what do you have to live so deep for? What do you have to be so in tune with your neshama for? What do you have to be so ruchnius? Live a very superficial life, b'chitzonius, in the outer world. Shula yavin es goyda v'oimek v'yakar tiferes eitzazu. And then such a person who listens to the voice of his Yetzer Hara, he will not be able to appreciate the great depth and the value of this glorious way to live. To live literally with HaKadosh Baruch Hu all of the time. A person that is duped by his Yetzer Hara, who listens to the voice of that naysayer, who listens to a voice that tells him, no, superficiality, you don't have to be so stark, you don't have to try so hard. You could be a good Jew even if you don't daven with kavanah. You could be a good Jew even if you don't have such strong emunah. You could be a good Jew even if you don't have a real regesh, a real feeling of ruchnius and of Yiddishkeit, what are you worried about? You still wear yarmulke, you wear tzitzis, you go to shul, kind of, you keep Shabbos, kind of, you guard your mouth from Lashon Hara, kind of. What are you worried about? Look at the rest of the world compared to you. You're mamash and tzaddik. You don't have to try so hard. Says BILVAVI Mishkan EVNEH, don't listen to the chakran, to the false deceit of the Yetzer Hara, because he's taking you away from the Olam HaPenimi, from the inner world of who you are. He's taking you away from your real Avodas Hashem. And if he takes you away from it in this world, you'll certainly be denied the Penimius, the inner world of Gan Eden, in the world to come. And therefore we have to be strong, we have to be solid, we have to be dedicated and committed to make sure that we follow the Olam HaPenimi, the world of Penimius, the inner workings of this world, to be able to get to the place that HaKadosh Baruch Hu desires for us. Have a wonderful day.